Most of the growers in the Delano area settled there in the 1920s and 30s. They came from Southern and Eastern Europe.
Every one of these growers, such as my father and others, they were immigrants. They came here with nothing but their hands. And so they were sympathetic to the worker, and they wanted to be fair. What we can't afford, we can't give.
Land was cheap because at the time the valley was a semi-desert, an ideal climate for grapes and other crops requiring year-round attention by farm workers. In 1951, the growers received a windfall when the federal government brought water into the San Joaquin Valley, in effect subsidizing the growers' irrigation needs. This abundant water supply dramatically increased the valley's yield and transformed small farms into thriving agricultural businesses.
I worked in a lettuce patch when I was 13 years old. It's back-breaking work, and it's hot work, and it's dirty work.
My memories working as a child in the fields would be summarized in long, long hours, hot fields, having to work in hot fields, feeling that that was it. That's what it was going to be. You know, it was going to be always working in the fields. You know, we live in horrible conditions. We get paid lousy wages. Our kids don't have any kind of hope of going to college or being something different if they want to be something different.
Basically, we were seen as being ignorant, as being lazy, as being stupid, as being dirty. And that's why we were farm workers. And that's why we were poor.
There was a natural scenario for bitterness by farm workers who felt they were treated with, in some cases, with humiliation, were fired without cause. Perhaps there weren't adequate toilet facilities or fresh water. And those were all things that were legitimate grievances by workers that farmers were negligent to improve upon.
Come on out, brothers. We are waiting for you. You are earning more money today because the workers here were not on strike on September the 9th, and they are still on strike. Does it make you feel good to know that you are taking your brother's job? Come on.
The NFWA pleaded, cajoled, and sometimes embarrassed reluctant farm workers into joining the walkout. To be successful, the strike needed a strong, unified stand against growers who had power and money on their side.
Read it and sign it. Les corté un papel para cada uno.
3 weeks after the walkouts, close to 3,000 farm workers were on strike, affecting dozens of farms in the southern San Joaquin Valley.
We're fighting for recognition, which is the real guts of it. It doesn't matter now how much money they're offered. They wouldn't go back because what they want is a union before they go back.
Let me ask you this. What do you think of the idea of a union for farm workers?
I think it's ridiculous.
Why do you say that?
Well, I won't go into that with you either. You ask me what I think. This is what I think. I will say this. Farm wages in the last 12 months right in this area has increased from $1.10 to $1.60 an hour.
Isn't that because of the strike?
No, that nothing whatever to do with it.
What is that because of?
I'm not going to go on into these questions with you.
One other question. Do you think that without a union, the farm workers can improve their condition and create better?
It has been done right here. Quite a bit.
Is this camp evidence of that?
This camp has greatly improved in the last year.
Would you want to live?
Since I have been here.
Would you want to live in this camp?
I wouldn't live here.